today there will be 3 or 4 more groups. They are going to present their project. It's a one kind of project idea with some possibilities. Okay, and at the end of the presentation, probably I will ask one or two students can ask question to this team if you have any inquiry. Okay, and I like to inform you, please, if there is no problem on your side, keep your camera on so that we can see each other for better interactions. Okay, so our first presenter will be group A1, and their project title name is Touchless Moving Trash Can, if I correctly understood. So team, are you ready? A1?
Yes.
Okay, now this is your turn. So this is your floor. Please start presentation.
Can y'all hear me?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Okay. So our team members are Andy Guardujo, me, Alan Obregon, Chris Reynolds, and Ernesto Trejo. And well, the title of our project is going to be Touchless Moving Trash Can. Why do we need the moving trash can? Well, it's pretty much to optimize housekeeping labor. And well, as we all know, trash is gross, and also helps since the pandemic COVID-19. We want to do something where it's also we have to reduce physical contact for this. You can go next slide. For our cost estimates on this project, we estimate that Arduino kit is going to be about $37. The bathroom trash can, 15. The salvage RC car, $10. The mounting hardware, $20. Extra proximity sensors, another $20, and the 2-inch casters that are going to be around $15, which is about $117 total.
Oh, hello guys. So this right here is, my name is Andy, by the way, I'm sorry. But this is our basic source of components. So as you can see, we have the basically like Arduino components, the RC car, and just a regular trash bin.
Should I go to the next slide?
Yes, next slide, please. Sorry. The proposed features are the remote-controlled rolling design with sensors for collision avoidance, and also the automatic lid so that we don't have to touch the trash can at all. Next slide, please. And these are the roles for each of the students. So for Chris, it will be the coding. For Alan, it will be the wiring. For Ernesto, it will be the 3D print design. And for me, it will be the fabrication. And next slide, please.
Vaya.
Okay.
Me gusta el sonido de los audífonos.
Is that on you, Chris? Or is that me?
Chris, we cannot hear you. Can you unmute your mic?
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, so project time frame right now, we're requiring components, shopping everything out, and then we'll start coding, I guess, this week and next week, and then we'll assemble the prototype, test it out, make some adjustments, and then hopefully have a finished product by the due date. Let's see, and next slide. Let's see. So these are some rough sketches that I made of proposed design. You've got the bottom view, which so the wheels will be kind of like side mounted, so they can turn it like this. And then you've got some casters right here, so that it can kind of move freely. And the sensors will be front and back. And then so you've got the side view, so you can see that the wheel is going to be the control wheel is going to be in the middle, and the casters are going to be at the front and back. And then you have the front view. So you have like the sensor for collision, and I might integrate the automatic sensor with the collision sensor, but I might, have to create some sort of pattern so that they don't interfere with each other. And then next slide. Let's see, and design challenges. One of the design challenges will be to create a motor and gearing solution with enough torque to pull open the trash can. And our trash can is a little bit different than the other team that had a trash can, because I chose a model that is actuated from the bottom so that our motor mounts can be at the bottom, so that the weight distribution will be, lower, so that it's more stable. And of course, stability, building a stable chassis is one of the concerns. And having batteries that can power, the high torque motors and the high resistance gearing and stuff is going to be a challenge as well. Next slide. Questions?
Okay, so far I understood from your presentation, you are going to make a trash can, and that can move from one location to another location, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we have two options here, actually two parts here. One is moving the trash can to a certain direction and open the lid or close the lid. Right.
Yes.
Okay. Let us focus on the movement of the trash. So you are planning to use a bay structure with wheels, and you are planning to attach one or two motors to move it from one position to another position, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And during that process, actually, it will also detect the nearby wall to avoid any kind of collision.
Yes.
Okay. So there will be one sensor that will detect the distance of the nearest wall, correct?
Yes.
How you want to measure the distance? What type of sensor you are planning to attach?
On Amazon, I saw some collision, like some like parking type sensors, and then I already have the proximity sensor that we used in electromechanical systems. So haven't decided which one of those to use for the collision avoidance.
Okay. And so your trash can will find the location by itself, or you will control from a remote technology?
I think that having it remote controlled is probably the most realistic solution at this point.
That means you are going to use a remote control on your hand to find the position of your trash.
Yes.
Right. That means there will be some kind of either Wi-Fi or Bluetooth connection.
Yes.
Okay. And have you decided how many motors will be on the base?
Well, I found some remote controlled cars at the thrift store. The ones that are really undesirable are the ones that have like a motor in each wheel, and they turn like this. And so that would be, I guess, two motors for the movement part, and then we'll have to come up with some sort of another motor to actuate the lid, and of course it'll have to pull the thing that you look.
Okay. That means what you are saying, you want to buy a commercial product, something like that, shown on the picture.
Well, the trash can, I chose like a high quality bathroom trash can because the components.
No, I'm talking about the base structure.
The base will be like a.
Are you going to assemble that one, or you are going to buy the commercial product and just set it underneath of your trash can?
I think we'll assemble the base because it will need gearing and stuff like that. And of course,
and that is expected. Okay, you should do or assemble all them together. You should not buy any kind of remote control motor or remote control car and just position below the trash can. You cannot do that one. You have to assemble that one, component by component, and you have to code that one.
Okay.
You understand my point, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I can use the motors from an RC car, right? If I just rewire them with my own, like if as long as I don't use the chassis.
Okay. Okay, that's okay. And what about the trash can actually inside? If it is filled with some trash, do you want to make any kind of signal or any kind of lights or any kind of flag so that from outside we can understand that this trash is already being filled?
I didn't think of that, but maybe there could be like when the resistance on the wheel motors hits
Huh?
something to tell that it's like
Okay.
loaded or
Okay, yeah, you can do that one. Okay, you can do that one. Okay, no other question from my side. Now the floor is open for other students.